guys, welcome back to another episode of Flea Market Adventures. So this is episode 39, which is crazy in itself. I can't believe that we're so close to 40, and then, you know, theoretically we will get to 50. So this has been a big video, probably the culmination of the summer, although there obviously will be subsequent videos coming out. So this was a bunch of yard sales, a bunch of flea markets, and a little bit of extra thrifting, and I was all over the place in the last 2 or 3 weeks. And then we ended with an outdoor collectible show, our second of the summer. So to start off this video, this portion's a little sped up because I didn't realize the footage wasn't that great. I was talking to my buddy Eric. This was his yard sale, and man, he had a lot of great stuff. Not necessarily yard sale prices, but he definitely had bro prices, and there was a lot of eye candy. I will show you a little bit of his game room as well, and it puts my game room and toy room to shame. It is magnificent. Now you can see behind the screening here the magnitude of his game room. I think 2 years ago on a Flea Market Adventures video I showed you and what his room looked like, and this is just doubled, maybe even tripled in size. It's definitely a lot cleaner. It's just, you know, he doesn't have as many video games as me, but the toy side is magnificent. It looks like a store. And, a little aside here, Eric did have a store at one time called Toy Karma, which was very cool. I don't want to speak out of turn because I don't know if it was because of the pandemic, but unfortunately he did have to close the doors. But wow, what a great looking room. You know, one day I have to get in there. I'm going to ask him if it's okay just to record, and I'll show you like a really good toy show, toy room tour. On the way home, ran into G.I. Joe. It's good to know they're out there serving and protecting us. Xenoblade. So after Eric's yard sale, I went to go check out the St. Eustache flea market. Not a ton of tables, which I was surprised because this was like the middle, maybe even the start of July. So you figure it's like the beginning of the summer. There'd be a lot of tables out there. I did find a couple of cool items. You know, I was mostly hunting for stuff to put on my table, stuff that I could find at a good price and then flip it and, you know, have cool eye candy. But it wasn't as full as I had hoped, but, you know, there still is stuff to be seen, and, you know, at the end of the day, it's great exercise. That's always the positive that Dallas and I try and take away, is that, you know, we get to walk around. Following St. Eustache, we went back to PNEF. This is an indoor flea market called St. Michel, and it's open on Thursdays and Fridays. So, you know, being on summer vacation, this is great to get out, you know, during the week to look around. So some of these booths had ridiculous pricing, and then other booths that kind of look like little stores, you know, where they would sell you anything for great prices and they were willing to bundle. This is a, you know, I have to put this into my regular rotation of flea market hunting now. It's a little bit of a drive, especially with the notorious Montreal City construction, but, you know, I definitely have to get back here. Dallas had a good time. Arkham looked around, so, you know, we'll definitely come back here. This is one of the bigger and better stores. Tons of G.I. Joes, video games. They had Masters of the Universe, wrestlers. Like, this video does not do it justice because I was looking around so much. I had to keep reminding myself, oh, get a little bit of footage, get a little bit of footage. Now, I had to be nosy because there was so many closed off booths. I originally thought it was a COVID precaution, maybe, you know, certain booths could only be open on certain days, but I spoke to a friendly woman and she said that these are usually the Saturday or Sunday people. You know, they have a booth and they have a Monday to Friday, so they can only get here on the weekend. So this is another reason that we definitely want to go back here. A lot of interesting things for everyone to look at. There's records, cassettes, DVDs, obviously VHS, a lot of knickknacks, glasses, antiques galore. And then this I thought was pretty cool. It was Ghostbuster placemats from McDonald's. The following week we head out for the LaSalle Yard Sales Part 2. Clean these first. Fisher Price airliner. Fisher Price Ranger. What year did you say it was?
76.
76. And then an extra bag of goodies. How much did you spend?
18.
18? And I spent 10 on mine. So obviously you can see that I am on the passenger side this time. We decided just the way the roads and the tables were set up, it was easier if Dallas drove, and I just jump out to check if it's worth actually parking.
The gloves are over there.
Okay, come, baby.
Dino, look. Dino's SpongeBob.
He shoots, he scores. Harvest Moon N64. That's a good price. I'm definitely grabbing that. That's a lot of stuff. Games up here. This is another indoor kind of flea market, antique garage kind of, I guess consignment place. It's all different booths. It has all different stickers and tags. You have to bring it up to one cashier, and then they go through a ridiculous cashier system where it's just loose leaf paper, and then sometimes there's liquidation, sometimes there's percentage off, sometimes the person will haggle and they have to call that person. It's very interesting to do some shopping there. And then finally, just last week, the 24th of July, we had our outdoor show in my hometown of Kahnawake. This was right near the sports complex. We used the green path just off the soccer pitch. So this is my table, what you're looking at. Again, I set up with my brother-in-law Dan and his business partner Gadzitsa Gerdu. They do they're Blockbuster Breakers, and they specialize in sports memorabilia and trading cards. My nephew Kingston was also there selling, my nephew Ren was selling, and one of my former students, you'll see their table as well. So I just tried to do a quick pan because I knew I was going to be busy, and luckily and happily I was. I did fairly well again. The afternoon rush really helped me out. But I knew that I wasn't going to get a good chance to shop and look around, so right after setup, I tried to go and get a quick pan of all the tables. So we already doubled or tripled the amount of tables we had compared to the June show. And I spoke to my friend James. We're coming around towards his table. He specializes in comics and horror stuff. And he'd like to do another indoor show possibly in September. So, look forward to that. And again, if you're in the Montreal area, come and check us out. Wren and Ranon Incorporated. Check them out on YouTube. Their link will be down in the descriptions.
Where is it?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the description?
They do flea market adventures as well.
Run.
Listening to some of these guys talk about comics, the back issues, comic variants, artists, inkers, story directors, I thought I was moderately to fairly well versed in the comic universe. These guys know everything about anything. It's really impressive to listen to them banter back and forth. Come around the other side of the collectible show. This was from earlier. This is Eric again, and he brought some stuff for the table for the show. He made his way down, and I knew I had to pass by fast because any money I made that day, I was going to go spend at his booth. He's always got great stuff. Then this is William and Telly, the Rice brothers. They've always got cool stuff too. They're both collectors and sellers as well, obviously. And I picked up a few items from Telly. I meant to go back. Will, Telly, if you're watching, I still want the Voltron cats. And there's a bag of G1 Transformers with Wheelie in it. So guys, if either of you are watching, hit me up in the comments or Facebook message me, because I definitely missed out. There's stuff that I want to buy. If you didn't sell it, let me know. Yeah, looking back at this footage, I am so glad that I just did my pan around right away, because, if I was going there just as a buyer, which I'm thinking about, they might be doing another one in August. I'm thinking of taking a break from selling and going just to go as a collector. There is so much stuff here, guys. Like, it's ridiculous how many great toys and video games and comics and sports memorabilia people can fit on, like 20-25 tables. It's definitely worth. I'll put it on my Facebook next time we do another one, guys. You have to come out, especially if you're in the area. So we're coming to the end of the live hunting footage, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope I held up my end of the bargain. The last episode, it was only about 4 or 5 minutes. So this week we did 14 minutes. Now we're going to switch over to some people's favorite part. I really like this part too. It's all the pickups. So we'll go through these quickly. I picked up a G1 Huffer for $1 from the yard sales. I went to EB Games and I saw this on the shelf. I thought it was pretty cool. This is the Mandalorian. Spent 20 bucks on him. Looks good enough to leave him on card. I don't have the still pictures of this, so here's a clip from my yard sale hunting. I spent $20 on the bundle. Evil Within, Prince of Persia, Doom, Super Mario 64. wound up getting that Harvest Moon for $25, and then ATV Off-Road Fury on the PS2 for $2. The only other video game he had. And Arkham had a good day on that yard sale hunting. We had to wash those, that's why the picture was next to the sink. Looks like we have missing footage on that picture, that's odd. Here's everything that I picked up from day one of the yard sales. Here's a yard sale score. This is War for Cybertron Sideswipe for $5, and there was a handful of small toys attached to it as well. I don't know where they went. This is Stax the GoBot for $2. Ah, here it is, the Commandtron. He was one of the few small toys thrown in. I think one of them was the Esso Transformers as well. Here's Octane or Octone. Picked him up for $10. He's got his head and his weapons. Never had him before. Went retail with this one. Masters of the Universe Faker for $14. This I thought was going to be an easy flip. I picked this up for $1. This is Iron Man Hero Vision. Nobody bit. Also, Magic the Gathering. This is a board game. I picked it up for $5. It's in French. Nobody wanted to buy it. You know, so that's what happens sometimes when you pick up items and put it on your table. They don't always sell. Broken. Optimus Prime trailer. Broken again, but I can't leave them on the table. This was Mindwipe G1. $2. Missing a wing though. Hawkman. Missing his wings. $3. I like these guys. Remember Bob from the '89 Batman movie? Joker's #1 man. $5 with his hat. Another broken G1, but I can't leave them on the table. $4 for Blitzwing. Missing his wing. This is Transformers Armada Devastator. Picked him up for $10. I got a lot of Devastators now. Here is the Repro. Yes, I know, but the Repro Conquers Bad Fur Day. $25. A couple of sports titles for $1 each. Madden 99 for the N64. Along with Nolan Ryan for Super Nintendo, his baseball game, $1. $1 for NFL Quarterback Club 96, $1. I actually flipped a couple of these games for $3-4 a piece. NHLPA 93 for $1. I actually picked up 2 of these. See? Some more sports titles. Another one for $1, NBA Showdown. Transformers Tracks for $4. Unknown Transformer. Wonder why this picture blurred out again. And Optimus from Beast Machines for $5. His jetpack's a little cracked, but, you know, I can't leave him on the table. Jackalman from Thundercats, $5. Another Thundercats enemy, $4 again. Some Masters of the Universe, some of the old school stuff. This is Roboto for $4, missing his gun arm or his axe arm. Web Store, $4, Masters of the Universe, chest plate and gun. Trapjaw, missing his gun. $4, can't pass them up. Michelangelo Transformable Turtle for $2. Man-at-Arms, the original, $4. No weapons. This was cool. I'll put a link in the description. A karaoke machine for $5. I actually played some NES on it. Some of the Origins for Masters of the Universe. This is the Land Shark. I paid retail. It was $45, but this thing's pretty huge. And Battle Cat is on liquidation now in Walmart. Check it out. $18 if you didn't grab one yet. My hope to put a Superion together is coming closer. I found Air Raid for $4. A little loose. Along with Firefight, both G1s. Little old school tiny guy, Swindler, $1. Looks like a DeLorean. This one was awesome. Red Alert for $5 G1. Beaut. Stickers are a little rough. GoBots Rogun, $5. Found this guy at the flea market on one of those Sundays. Along with 2 LJN figures. Brutus the Barber Beefcake for $8. Star Wars Power of the Force Bosk, $5 on card. Transformers Combiners, $3. He's got to be part of Bruticus, this guy. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Ghostbusters Egon. I'm sure he's missing a few things, and his tie's always cracked whenever I find those. $2. Handful of broken GoBots and Transformers. You know how I do by now. I can't leave them on the table. Another on card. This is Shadow of the Empire. This is the brush cut Chewbacca for $5. Another Transformer for $3. The motorbike actually transforms into a rough-looking Transformer. Here is another GoBot. I can't remember his name, but he is an F1, Formula 1. 2 of the Voltron pilots. These were $8 each. Look pretty good. And then the NES games. I bought a lot of 5 games for $30. Star Force, Defender 2, Spy Hunter. This was awesome in the arcade. I loved that game when I was a kid in the arcade. Blaster Master. Another one of my favorites for the NES. And Dragon Warrior. Not bad. I would definitely rather find 3 in the wild. Here are some 2006 Bendies. Superman, Wonder Woman, and Green Lantern. They're already priced for the show. A Kenner Batwing from 1992. Flea market find with a Batman, $5. At that table, I found 2 more Transformers. One of them is a Grimlock. The other guy I can't name yet. Macho Man for $5. Another 96 WCW. And then I can't find much information on this Peter Pan yet. I don't know if it's old or new, meant to look old. Some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, $5. A Stone Protector, another $5 bill. Batman and the Joker from 92 and 95 respectively. Castle Grayskull. I had to order this one and pay retail, but this is going to be a dedicated video on its own. Some more SNES love. This is Super Battle Tank 2. Skull Jagger. I actually wound up paying $15 because I thought this was more obscure. That's what it goes for. Wren and Stimpy Vidiots, $8. Probably my best find recently. Amigo Spider-Man, $1. Suit's a little haggard, but that was cool. For me, I thought that was amazing. Bucky O'Hare for $8. Nightcrawler for $5. Another Bucky O'Hare figure for $6. I can't remember this four-armed duck's name off the top of my head. Put it in the comments. 2 complete in-box games. Caesar's Palace, Vegas Stakes. Nothing incredible, but the boxes look fantastic. Picked these up for $10 in a bag. 2 of Devastator's G1 legs. And then the Exo Squad characters that I had mentioned earlier wound up coming up to about $10 each. You know, I really dug these toys and cartoons when I was a kid, but looking back at them in hindsight without research, I don't remember either of their names. And then I picked up Transformers Prawl for the Bumblebee Transformers. It's on liquidation already. They're about $15, $16. And to round everything out, the Atari Flashback 7 for $15. So that was everything for this last couple of weeks, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, this was going to be a bigger video. If you liked it, hit the like button. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you about a week and a half. Take care, guys. Hanagi.